All right, so every time we come to Cherokee, somehow we end up on Bunches Creek. Why? Because it's the smallest water that they stock, which means it's just easier to fish. Let's be honest. Smaller water, you know where the fish are gonna be. Now, it rained like heck 2 days ago, 2.5 inches right in Cherokee, which means Raven Fork, some of the other systems, the water's a little bit high. That's why we're up here in Bunches, because Bunches, smallest system, it drains quicker, the water goes down. Now, we found another hole that we've never fished here before. Are you already fishing, Big Boy? I think Big Boy's got one. So we've never been down to this hole before. Right alongside the highway, you guys can see where we are. Take a look. Right here, public water here in Bunches. We do the same thing that we want you guys to do. Explore. Never been to this spot before. We're gonna see if we can get a couple good ones here. About time you got one. We haven't had many bites in this hole yet.
Oh, it's a rainbow, it's a rainbow.
That's a nice looking rainbow.
It's a nice one.
Here, I gotta get on the bottom. Pat, go to the other side.
Get him, Pat.
A lot of colors on that fish.
Oh my God.
Woo!
Prettiest fish so far on the trip. I was actually fishing for a brook trout and this rainbow just came and smacked it.
Nice fish. Come on, baby. Come to dad. In the net. Nice fish.
Ain't a bad one. Nice rainbow. Not as pretty as that other one I had, but fish is a fish. Oh, yeah. Still got it. Number 2. Hey, Kyle here. We're gonna talk a little bit about my setup here today. We're fishing a pretty fast and deep hole. I didn't use a float, just a simple sliding weight, swivel, 6-pound fluoro leader with a size 12 fire hook. And really all I did is, I'm just pretty much pit pocketing holes. I'm just bouncing the bottom and just working this down the river. I was using fire bait here, and I'm just using just a nice little round-up ball, hooking it like this. And all I'm doing is I'm finding spots where I can't see the fish. The water's real fast. I'm just slowly working little slow back eddies of bigger rocks. I'm just pitching it right next to it, and I'm just slowly drifting it down the river.
Boys and girls, you got TikTok. I got my brother's fishing pole.
Good rainbow.
That's how you do it right there. I Donkey Konged that one, baby.
Prince,
What is it?
it's a big brook trout.
A brook trout?
A really big brook trout.
Are you sure?
100%.
Holy! Underneath the rock?
Underneath here, it's just...
We've been fishing here for hours. Oh my God! What the?
Oh, finally!
Dude.
There's been like 3 or 4 of them. Let me catch my breath. Listen, there's been about 3 or 4 of them.
3 or 4 of what?
The brook trout just sitting underneath this rock right onside the edge of the current. And I've been bouncing the fire bait, trying to get one to bite. I rolled it up in a little worm, and finally I got one. Oh. Finally. This took me over an hour.
Guys, you got to understand something. We have been here for 5 days. Today, we've been here for 5 days fishing from what? 7, 8 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock at night. We haven't even seen a brookie. We've caught 1 brown trout down on Soko Creek, countless rainbows. First brook trout we've seen in 5 days, and Big Boy got it.
I got him. Garlic salmon egg fire bait takes another brook trout, my go-to bait, size 12 fire hook. Check out this big brook trout. I can't believe it. Let's see if we can get one more.
All right, so we're checking out a new spot. I don't know if you guys can hear me. The water's moving pretty heavy right now, but we know they stock anywhere there's a bridge, and there's a bridge right here. But this is pretty big water, you know? So we don't normally fish this high up, But Pat's checking right along the edge right here to see if we can get a trout to bite. You know, Big Boy is still way down there. So today's one of those days where we have to go out searching, walking around and looking for new holes here in Cherokee. We're hoping to get lucky, but we've had to work pretty hard today. We've caught 5 fish in about 3 hours. We're having to work hard. We're hoping as the sun comes up, that changes. Stay with us. Let's see how we do. We ended up getting him. You got him?
I got him.
Okay, well, how are we gonna get him?
I don't know.
Grab your net. Pat, you're not gonna be able to lift him. You're gonna have to go all the way down to that corner. Go, 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 go.
I'm afraid I'll break him off.
Keep a little tension on that. Holy.
I'm stuck.
You're gonna have to get down there. Oh, that's a nice trout. Look at the trout right there.
I see him.
Woo! Pat's wrapped around the tree. Come on, Pat, you can do it.
Watch your face. Slip.
Watch your knee. Huh?
No, he didn't.
He's still there. Oh my gosh, good one, Pat. Woo!
In the net, baby. In the net. Oh my gosh. What a run for that one. Peach fire eggs. You can't beat them. You got to try them. You know, you guys, you've seen me out here fishing, and I'm not a real big bobber bouncer kind of a guy. I like the bottom bounce. And I use my yellow jackets. That's my go-to, but I've got a new go-to, and that is my peach fire egg. And I want to show you how to put these on that hook. You know, here's how they come. You got to just pop that off. That's what they look like. That's garlic scented. And a lot of times you want to cover the end of your hook, but with these, go all the way through and put it up close to your eyelet. And then I'm running about 6 inches to 8 inches, 3 BB shot, bouncing hole to hole. A lot of swift water today. So we were hitting the little eddies out close to the bank on both sides. And every once in a while, you know, you got to switch up. You go back to them yellow jackets. And that's the key. Keep switching your bait. You know, you may cast 5 or 6 times with the peach, you know, the fire eggs, and you may have to switch. I switch about every 10 casts. If they're not hitting one thing, you try another. Then I always go back to the yellow jackets. Now the yellow jackets, I hide the tip. Seems like they stay on really good that way, and makes it float better in the water.
How are you gonna land it?
He's really big. Throw him in the net. Got him? I think. I can't bend. Oh! Woo! Got it. Big and thick, just like I like them back home. Big rainbow.
Mountain trout fishing in North Carolina is a favorite pastime, specifically in western North Carolina, where the majority of the trout in the state are stocked. Now we are back in Cherokee again. I know you guys may get sick of us coming here. We come here because what a phenomenal stocking program, and it allows us to really kind of space out and check out new places. This is not a new place to us. This is Bunches Creek. However, it is a new section of water that we've never fished before. We filmed right below here once. We filmed right above here once, but we'd never filmed in this exact area before. Why did we choose this one? Well, we were driving up to one of our spots, Indian Creek Campground. You guys have been there a million times. You've seen it on our videos. And we said, wait a minute, there's a bridge that we've never really paid attention here before. And we pulled over and we did a little fishing. You see Pat catching fish off the bridge. Big Boy ended up catching a really good fish off the bridge. We caught fish right below the bridge. But as the guys wandered downstream, you know, 50 to 100 yards, they did find one pretty good hole. And we spent time in both these areas doing really well. Now, you'll see that Big Boy caught a brook trout. We fished here for 5 full days, 10 to 12 hours a day, and we caught 1 brook trout. It's not common. It's not easy to do. You got to kind of get lucky. In the past, Fluff has caught a brook trout. I think Uncle Dustin caught a brook trout here. But you're talking, we've caught one brook trout a trip when we're here for 5 days. It's not common, but rainbow trout are. Now, Big Boy focused all of his efforts today with garlic salmon egg fire baits because he knows brook trout like it. Everywhere we've been across the eastern United States, he catches them with those. Now, old DJ Pat, he basically worked the swift water pockets. This area is a lot faster than we're used to fishing. You know, the water's fairly high, a lot of turbulent water. We're just plucking behind, you know, in little pockets, behind big rocks, underneath overhanging banks. And Pat was successful today with 2 baits. He used the peach fire eggs. We talked about it. It's his new favorite. And yellow jackets. We can't seem to get him off those. Why? Because they work. So next time you get a chance, head up to Bunches Creek and find your own favorite hole to do a little trout fishing. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.
Still don't see it. You know, tried them peach fire eggs again. Bam! There he went, all over me.
Beautiful fish here. Biggest rainbow of the day.
Ooh. No!
Got this son of Got him! Beautiful fish here in Cherokee. Bam! Caught his twice.